This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Cumstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Dogs will kick it away and start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Look out, room to run here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Longhorns.
For all the footwork that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense comes up with the football.
For the first carry of the game, and it ends with a fumble. Chris, you and I know this staff. We might see the backup get some reps on the next drive.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction.
He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
This defense is reeling now. First down and goal. Run back in the backfield and he'll get the carry. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Now the try here for the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kurt. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff running right. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And the same runner's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a 1st down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. The shotgun handoff here. He shreds the tackle. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Let's go! Let's go!
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long.
Military, stop. Ready up.
Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. Catch is made. Room to run here. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They're setting out to try the PAT. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback making some changes at the line. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they're set up at the 43. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Shabira. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And on the offense, we'll call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football. And Georgia does that as well as anybody.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's stopping behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He'll throw it now. and he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Breaks an open space. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down here for this offense. And the running back takes the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quick throw to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Second down and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Is back out on the field. Remember, last time, went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Shabira. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
They don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Second down play coming up for this offense. That's reeled in. It's Shabira. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the Bulldogs are in the red zone now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. The fastball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up fourth down. Now comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Catch made on the out route. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. And there's the handoff. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Offensively, you get to the 4th quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
He's got his man in the open field. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down after that completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Caught quickly. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Backed up with the one, he's going to throw it. A quick throw to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Quarterback will try it again from his own end zone. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff in a single back formation. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
You know, kick it away here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Can they score and score quickly? They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to scramble. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't. And this could wrap up the ballgame.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.